Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Shared Universe Podcast Studio. My name is Ming Chen. Christine Marie, she's back, everybody. Back for an update from Monmouth Wellness, alive, well, keeping people healthy, being awesome, surviving. How are you, my friend? Welcome back.
Thank you so much. I'm doing well. How are you, Ming?
I'm doing great. Before we start, you have some big news. From the last time you were here, what, about 6 months ago until now,
Roughly,
yeah,
yeah.
you got engaged? Is that correct?
I did.
Yes.
I did. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Me and my boyfriend Sal, we're getting engaged, and we're gonna see how next year plays out to see if we make any plans on.
Yeah, I may want to wait on that. Did you have any friends that got married over the pandemic?
I did. I went to one wedding this year.
So did I. It was weird.
It was a backyard wedding. You know, they're Italian.
Small.
They still have a lot of fun. So if we got to do something like that, then we'll just make the best out of it. Right? That's the tagline of this year, right? Making the best out of the situation.
Yeah. Hopefully things look up.
Yeah. We have a lot of hope for 2021.
Yeah.
So.
But before we get to 2021, we still have 2020 left.
Yes.
You have a big event coming up. You have things already in the works. You have a wellness club.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with the wellness club.
Okay.
Because right after I did the last podcast with you, we did launch it. We launched it September 1st.
Okay.
And now there are over 40 of the local participating companies offering ongoing savings with that wellness membership.
Right.
So it's a convenient, accessible way to have a directory of trusted providers in the area. Anything that's from, you can get massages, you can get mental health coaching, you can get CBD products, you can get Ayurvedic sessions, even clinical hypnosis. So it's like kind of a one-stop shop.
That's awesome.
At a discount.
Okay.
And so it really is just there for you to develop a lifestyle for
Right.
yourself. Especially through this year, we've reached all different kinds of levels of stress. We were just talking how it's so difficult to maintain physical health with this too. So you have access to all different kinds of company platforms. There's a woman on there, Rachel. She does it's a workout membership.
Okay.
And so she provides a discount to her membership through our program.
That's cool.
So we're really just trying to bring together everybody in the area that wants to help people discover what wellness fits them best. And so our website, you go on, it's a $39.99 for the whole year. So.
Which is on the screen here, monmouthwellness.com. You can find a listing, you can join, you can get a directory.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then,
I keep talking.
So actually with this upcoming market, we have a deal. You do the $10 donation ticket, and then you get access to 1 month free of this program, so you can check it out. You can take advantage while you have the program. You can maybe sign up for a full year's worth. But this $10 ticket will give you access not only to the Wellness Club for the month, but then it's also to our upcoming Winter Wellness Market that's happening this Saturday. And we have now...
Yeah, December 19th, everybody. 12 to 3 is virtual, so you can stay home. You can...
Cozy up.
Yeah, cozy up.
Yep, see all different kinds of people, because it's not just the people who are a part of the Wellness Club. It's all different people of our network. We have over 50 providers in this network now, so anytime that they
I was like, do you want to start listing all of them? I was like, wait, there are 50.
Yeah, it's going to take the whole hour.
Yeah, just go on the website to get the directory.
Yeah, so this, the donation ticket is giving you access not only to the club and to the market, but then it's also supporting all of the ticket sales, or are supporting this organization that I found is called Uncaged. And it's a little bit of a serious topic, but we are helping to support survivors of human trafficking. And they have built a sanctuary out in Romania. Romania is like one of the #1 countries, unfortunately, that have this problem. And so they've built a sanctuary, and there's a wellness center that we're trying to unlock. They need to pay for this sanctuary.
Right.
So all of the ticket sales, all of the vendor registration fees, like, we're not making a buck on this.
Wow, it's all going to...
Yeah.
Uncaged, it's called?
It's called uncaged.org, and there's this third-party person who is so generous that they're going to double all of the donations up until the end of the year.
So they're matching it.
They're matching.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so we're really trying to do a big push. That's why there's a ticket price for this market. This has never happened before, but it's all for good. It's all to pass along to somebody who really needs it.
Yeah, for sure. And I love it when people put together stuff and everybody benefits.
Exactly.
And that's what this is. So that's
that's
amazing.
It's been a pretty crazy year in terms of trying to keep community connection going. And
what's it been like? We were actually discussing before we went live. You're like, so you've been going to yoga, you've been taking classes, and I've been doing what I can.
Right.
But I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't say I was thrown off from like a year ago when I was trying to go maybe once or twice a week, heading into classes, getting that energy from everybody else. It's been crazy. I'm still been trying to stay connected to the community, trying to stay well, but it's I'm not gonna lie, it's been tough.
Yeah, it has been tough, and that's why we've just we've persisted. We've had to innovate. We never thought that we would be doing virtual markets, and so this is actually the third the third one that we're doing.
Okay.
So we did the spring, we did the summer. We were lucky enough to have the fall market.
Yeah, you had a physical market.
Yeah, we went to Ocean Athletics
right.
down in Neptune City. So they were nice enough to donate the space.
That's where I've been doing yoga over there. So with our friend Amanda.
Yeah.
And, thank you, Ryan. Ryan over at Ocean Athletics.
Yep,
good
Ryan,
dude.
Amanda, everybody's so awesome over there. They're building a little wellness hub over there themselves. So we banded up, and that was another organization we raised money for. We raised money for the Red Cross. So it's just been a really fun time trying to collaborate with all the different kinds of challenges that we've been having. We're really trying to just be an amoeba and provide for the community however we can.
Right.
And at least we have a good platform. We might as well use what we have. Like, we're using it right now.
Yeah.
And we all have access to this stuff. We're all going to be out home on the couch this Saturday anyway. I think it's supposed to snow. So
you don't want to go outside. You might slip on something.
Right.
You might get injured. Stay inside and get well.
Right. And I think a lot of us forget how to take care of ourselves during the holidays too. We put everything else in front of our own needs.
Right.
And so this kind of checks in on how we're doing.
Yeah, totally.
So there's the largest amount of vendors for this market. We have 16.
I want to pull your vendor list up. Hang on, let me get. So.
Yeah. So we've got everything that
Finding
includes...
Balance. Just Breathe. We just had them in here.
Kelly.
She was over here. She was here on. We're crossing over, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
She was here on Friday morning. Legit Oils. They've been in here. I think half these people have been in this podcast studio.
That's great.
So
Well, and thank
cool.
you for having us in, because we're really just trying to spread the news on what we can offer. A lot of people don't exactly know what's out there.
Right.
They know the major, go get a massage, go do yoga, maybe buy a crystal or two. But
Right.
at the same time, you can get, and things fall on a spectrum. You don't necessarily have to list health and wellness coaching under mental health, but that is what it is.
Right.
And you can choose what kind of level you need. If you're really suffering, you can find what you need. If you really just want a little revamp of your life and your mindset, you can also find that too.
I think we could all use that right now, right?
Exactly.
I mean, seriously.
It's taking responsibility. It's helping people find what they are really in need of
Right.
without them having to just pick out of a random hat and go choose and then spend the money and then not get what they need.
Yeah, and these are all local small businesses that definitely would appreciate the support as well.
Yeah. I mean, Monmouth Wellness really is only Monmouth County.
Right.
And so we're big enough, we have enough people here that we can provide all of what we need, body, mind, and spirit.
Right.
And once you open that door up to wellness in whatever way you're comfortable with, the more you grow, the more you are learning about yourself, the more personal development that you do, the more responsibility you're taking for yourself, the more you might want to venture into things that maybe were a little bit intimidating at first,
Right.
or a little, too spiritual for you
Right.
at first. But then once you're growing, you're like, you know what, this feels good. I feel good.
I think all of this is
try
like,
something
oh
else.
man, I don't know about this. And then once you get in there, you're like, why didn't I do this years ago?
Exactly.
And it's like, well, you know what? Better late than never, right?
Right.
For
And actually,
sure.
so what we are also providing for this network is an experience that maybe they haven't tried yet, and
Yeah.
it's sound bath healing. Have you ever listened to chakra bowls before?
The crystal bowls.
Yeah.
I have like that. Yeah, like sound baths.
Yeah.
I have not for a long period of time. I think my exposure to something like that is usually if you go to a good yoga class at the end, they'll break out the bowls, so they give you a quick sound bath. But something more longer, I haven't, and I've been curious.
Yeah.
So where could I go to get a good?
So Regina and Jonathan, who are co-owners of With Intentions Wellness Studio down in Lake Como, they are providing the sound bath. It will be over our virtual market,
Right.
But they do full-blown like hour-long sessions where you're just immersed in this sound and vibration. And what it really is intended to do is just to open up all the different chakras,
Right.
help you release some of that stuck energy that you may be holding on, that you don't even
I imagine we all have
I
imagine we all have a lot of stuck energy right now, for sure.
So that is also a part of the network market right now. And so some of the vendors will be doing live segments on their Instagram, and then some people will be providing videos that are going to be informational, and then other people are just going to send out a company message. So like you can pace your own way through this market.
Okay.
It is going on from like 12 to 3, but it's once you get access to it,
kind of hop in and out.
You can hop in and out. You can see what is really calling to you, and then you can also see what kind of offers they're selling. They always give some kind of market exclusive offer.
Okay.
Yeah, a special that like kind of entices you to be like, you know what, that sounds kind of cool.
Right.
And here's 15% off for the day.
Yeah.
Let me just
Come
try
take
it out.
advantage,
And then
yeah.
also like the new year, it also always kind of draws people to revamp themselves. New year, new you,
Right.
kind of mindset. And especially going into a new year after this tremendous battle that we've all had this year, I think everybody should just try to reestablish their health and wellness for the new year and come out of this hopefully feeling like they are stronger and they're better, and that they are proud that they're at least still like here and with it and wanting to move on and upward from all
not only
this.
that, you don't have to do it by yourself. You have a lot of people behind you that can help you.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah, and that's just what we're trying to provide. I don't want anybody to feel like lost in this community.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of new people moving into our area, as I'm sure you've seen. The housing market went crazy over the summer, so there's a bunch of new people in our area too. So they may not have people to reference when it comes to word of mouth,
Right.
and then to take Google search, it's basically paid advertisements on
It is
there.
like, wow, this place got 5 stars. Yeah, because they paid for it.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So at least there's a vetting system when it comes to our network,
Right.
when it comes to the wellness membership program. So you have a trusted guide. It's all right there for you. It's all listed out. And then you get a chance to browse through our brochure if you want to go on the wellness membership. And then also these markets we've done now. This will be our 5th. So,
you're on a roll now. You got it down.
We're on a roll. I wanted to really provide this no matter what happened this year.
Yeah.
So
I thought that part I thought was the greatest part was
just pushing through.
just pushing through.
Yeah. Because why not? Because what am I going to do? Just drop this whole concept at the door when the first obstacle came around?
No, and now more than ever, I think this is stuff everybody needs.
And to take care of themselves and to at least have that basis of health and wellness. And then if, say, the flu or something happens to you, at least you have that baseline of health where not everything is going to fall apart. You're going to have less symptomatic problems, and you'll have that education behind you that these people are providing. They're experts in their field, so they want to give you that access to knowing and where to go if you need specialized care.
Right.
So,
and I just saw on your Instagram, if you're completely confused on where to start, you have consulting services.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I provide that too. If you just have absolutely no clue where to even begin, we talk about your goals. We talk about what you're trying to accomplish, and then we can tailor it and give you maybe like 5 different people to check out.
Right.
You know, instead
That's
of
cool.
the 40, I think we have 41 or 42 by now.
Right.
And then also, before I forget, we actually just made a huge gift box for the wellness market. Every person who signs up with the $10 ticket is entered to win.
Pull up the gift box right
this
here.
huge gift box. I want to win this gift box
So
myself.
yeah, let's give everyone a shout out here. So Core Store CRTS training session, $50 gift card to Tour Gourmet Mushrooms, one of my favorite places.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's Marilyn's place, I believe. Essentially Shore health coaching session, blue light glasses from Integrated Vision, therapeutic massage from Ananda Hum Bliss, $15 gift card to Siren Essentials Elderberry Tea, Ayurvedic session from also from Ananda Hum Bliss, and a mental health session from Shore Behavioral Health. That's awesome.
Yeah, so it really encompasses what this entire
This is
community
great.
is. It has body, mind, and spirit all involved in this, you know, and it also gives that person who wins a chance to say, oh, well, now I have this free gift card.
Right.
I never thought to do a mental health session. I never thought to look into Ayurveda. I never thought to look into, like, what is CRTS? It's their training system. It's for mobility.
Okay.
Everybody always has something up with their range of motion, or they have an ache and pain in their
Right.
hip or in their shoulder. So this gives you a chance to get into that kind of physical health that we're trying to promote, and we're trying to give people access to. And if you haven't ever heard of, you know, some of these companies, at least that winner can say, hey, you know, I've been hearing a lot about medicinal mushrooms. Let me give it a try. Now I have a $50 gift card. Oh, I've been hearing my coworker talk about elderberry. What is
Right.
elderberry? Well,
Yeah,
now I have
yeah.
a gift card.
Right.
You know, so I'm really just trying to give people access.
Yeah.
And they choose their path. And if we can help them, we're going to try our best to get them on the road to where they want to go.
That's cool. So this goes to one winner we picked from if you register for the Winter Wellness Market.
Yeah, and you could do a quick sign up. You don't have to go on the website. If you sign up on the website, you get that 1 month membership.
Right.
But if you're kind of like, I just want to go to the market,
Right.
you could just Venmo us. Everybody's on Venmo now. It's Monmouth Wellness, one word.
Yeah.
$10. You
$10, yeah.
It's nothing. And look at how much you can win. That gift box is probably worth over $350
Right.
at least by now.
For sure.
Those blue light glasses are
Yeah.
valued at $150 alone. And like everybody's on their computers now.
Right.
So like I can't
Yeah, I
wait to
haven't.
get blue light glasses to be honest,
Yeah.
you know? So that is alone worth the $10.
Right.
And then you get this whole range of other people giving you these exclusive offers, a bunch of information to finally like understand what's going on in the holistic world.
Right.
And then we opened up a YouTube account, so we have this whole video library now. We're like, you know, we're a whole universe worth of wellness.
That's awesome. The YouTube is just search Monmouth Wellness.
Yep,
and check
everything's
it
just
out.
Monmouth Wellness.
Okay.
We try to keep it as easy as possible.
Yeah.
But we're on all platforms now. We've got our Facebook group. We've got our Instagram. So we try to keep it as social as possible because
Right.
we want to keep that community connection.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's what a lot of people are missing right now is, you know, when you go out to your favorite stores or you get a chance to see your yoga instructor and all the people you hang out with, you know, this gives you that sense of I'm still a part of this community.
Right.
You know, the isolation factor of this pandemic has really hit
It's awful.
bad with mental health. So at least being online, being a part of that community, that is what a social platform is meant for,
Right.
is to keep that connection going with your neighbors, with your local businesses, with, you know, your community hubs. And I think you're doing a great job with this podcast to keep that vibe going as well. So
I'm
we're
trying.
an
I mean,
adjunct.
it's keeping me sane, and I think it's keeping our clients sane as well.
Exactly. That's why I am all across the internet right now, because Monmouth Wellness has kept me,
Right.
you know, nice and sane to focus on something.
Yeah.
At first, I mean, in like March and April, I had no idea what I was doing, and I was getting pretty depressed.
Right.
And then I said, you know what? Let me focus on this. Let me really dive deep.
Yeah,
Let me
this is the
see
time to
what I can
focus
do.
on it, so,
Made the whole program, made the YouTube.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I just want to provide that for my neighbors
Right.
and friends.
Is there anything you discovered maybe over the last, I guess, 9 months now maybe some kind of strength training or Ayurvedic, or is there anything you discovered through your own program?
Oh yeah,
that
absolutely.
you're like, wow, I didn't. This is awesome. That and we can shout them out, but is there anything specific that like, wow, I didn't know, I knew nothing about this before I started the wellness program, and then they became a part of it, and you discovered it, and it was like, wow, this is great.
Oh yeah, well I had no idea like clinical hypnosis was even a thing. I had no idea that you can do Ayurvedic with like nutrition.
Yeah.
There's functional medicine I had no idea about. There are things that are coming out of the woodwork that like even I'm surprised at that's around this area.
Right.
It's not just cookie cutter baseline like, oh, I can get a massage and all my issues will be fixed. It's and how many different realms, like I was saying, of mental health that we have.
Right.
We have anywhere from just like coaching all the way up to, we have licensed social workers involved. So like you can get true therapy sessions out of this, and they also do like telehealth.
Right.
So they're accessible too. It's not just like, oh, I have to go to an office and speak to like
no.
a
You can. I
psychiatrist.
mean, yeah, you can
like,
do
this
it. You
is
can
like,
do it remotely now.
Yeah, if you're on a walk and you're just feeling down, you can call them.
Oh wow. Okay.
Have a session and like, they're there to help organize your thoughts.
Right.
And give you feedback and help you through this obstacle that you're going through. So there's a bunch of stuff that I didn't know about. I have met, and like, I'm so grateful and lucky to have been able to meet as many people this year as I've met like 50 some odd new people this year, and like safely,
right. Sure.
But at the same time, we're connected now, and I feel that abundance in my life that I do have community connection through this network, and that's what I want to give everybody else too. Like, I'm feeling the boost. I know who I can turn to if I need them, when I need them, and I'm developing a lifestyle for myself too.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of value in it. I think I'm trying to keep it like the price point affordable enough that
sure.
because I don't want people to feel like, oh, I have to spend so much money for a membership that what am I really going to get out of it? No, this is like a small commitment, and then if you try to do like even one of these services or get one product a month, I mean the value is gonna
you're definitely getting your money's worth.
Yeah,
sure.
And I mean there's so many products on there too. Like, I really delved into the CBD market this year. Connor and Kelsey with Daily Dose, they really have a high quality product. We have other lines on there. We have
shout out to Daily Dose.
acupuncture.
They're local, and I've been hearing a ton about them.
Oh yeah, it's great. And you know what? The anxiety, the stress, all this year. So it's not just services; it's products too. Right. But then like people are talking about acupuncture. We have Be Well Acupuncture on the membership now. So there's really just as many, and people talk. I like everybody's right now talking about acupuncture. People are talking about cupping the other month.
Right.
So there's like holistic trends going on,
right.
And so you're like, well, where do I go for this? How do I access this?
Yeah.
Well, this gives you that directory.
We're very lucky in this area. We got a lot of cool health and wellness services, products, classes, instructors, experts.
Yeah.
In this area, I before all this time I did a lot of traveling, and there were some major cities I couldn't even find a yoga class. I'm like, what's going on here?
Right.
Why isn't everybody like Monmouth County? So that's this. We're very lucky here. So you should take advantage of your of this area for sure.
And there are a ton still that are outside of our network that we haven't connected with yet, but we're constantly reaching out to people. We have people reaching out to us. So we're ever evolving. We're always growing. We started this, the first market was last December.
Right. A year ago.
Yeah. We had, I want to say 8 vendors.
Yeah.
And that was like the entire network.
Right.
It was my friends.
Yeah.
And I'm really lucky to have friends
you gotta
who
start,
would start something.
you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
But now it's huge now.
Yeah.
And growing. So.
And growing.
Yeah.
And so the more the merrier.
Right.
And all I really do is just make sure that they're credentialed with what they say they do.
And you can vouch for them and vet them for everybody else. That's awesome.
Exactly. I've been in the industry long enough to know that sometimes there's that gray area of the holistic industry where they have one license, they say they do another thing. And so I want to provide for those people who don't have that education, that experience in this industry to know that, okay, well, this list provides all people who are vetted and who have those credentials and are professionals.
That's awesome.
And you could really find whatever you want to try out on this, so yeah, so that's the update, folks.
That's awesome. Shout out from our friend Rachel Kuttner. Check out the Solutions podcast.
Yeah, she's been doing a great job. I went on there a few months ago. Yeah, she's always posting new podcasts every week. All the same kind of stuff we're talking about right now. Yeah, for sure. Too. So she's pushing through.
Big shout out to Rachel. So with all that in mind, what do you have planned for 2021?
So 2021, I think we're going to be doing a little bit of a different market setup. I think instead of doing seasonal, I think we're going to focus like one market is like the body, one market's the mind,
so they're focused. Okay.
Yeah, they're a little more focused. They're a little bit more workshopy.
Okay.
But that really gives people a chance to not just be like an attendee, observing, learning, but they're in the mix now.
Okay, it's interactive.
Okay. So we're going to see how this year works, this upcoming year works with actually being in person, but at least a more interactive event will help them break through that initial stage of, should I do it, should I not?
Right.
And then in early 2021, we're actually going to be introducing a group package rate for the Wellness Club. So we're going to be reaching out to local businesses that have employees. If they want to sign up, they can get like a group package rate so they can provide for their employees as almost like an employee benefit.
Right.
You work for us, you get at least this access to all these wellness services and products at a discount.
Yeah, they stay healthier and then they don't get sick and they don't miss
all
work it's all a kind of a domino effect but in a good way.
Yeah.
In the name of wellness. That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to try to do for next year. We're always going to try to come up with new concepts. And we're also, right now we're doing more of a globalized fundraiser for this organization. But then for every event that we do, now we're tying to an organization to do a fundraiser for them. So we've really tried to incorporate helping and providing on a different level now too. So we try to just really help as many people as we possibly can.
I see that, and not only that, I mean, you're putting a lot of time and effort into this, and I could give you a big shout for that. That's
Thank you. It's work, but it's work that I love doing.
I see that.
Yeah, I'm really driven.
Like you don't do this unless you love it, and
but look how much benefit I'm getting. I met 50 some odd new people this year. I've reached into areas that I never thought I would go down about like event planning and online development and just being a source, like a resource for people. And maybe this is where my career is taking me. I'm not sure, but I'm exploring and I'm having fun in the process. Yeah. And to be quite honest with you, it's not like a stressful type of job. It's really about just resonating with the community in ways that I'm comfortable with.
Yeah, but still, I mean, I've organized things. It's work.
It's work.
It's work.
Yeah, it's work.
There's things that go wrong. There's things there are fires you gotta put out. But in the end, to see the benefit that everybody gets is that's priceless.
And I'm so grateful. I mean, this gift box, all I did was send an email out to this network, and they were like, "Oh, pink, like I'll donate."
Yeah,
this,
we want to help out. Like, how can we help out? Yeah, absolutely.
So like that alone is the whole reason why I started this whole thing.
Yeah.
Because like I told you last time, I was living in Asbury Park, and I saw how those companies were really embracing each other and saying, we're a community, we're here to support each other, we're building this together, we're not tearing each other apart and like breaking each other down competitively, we're doing this as a collective. And so this collective, holistic community is now coming in and being a part of this network and saying, you know what, you're having an event for the community, let me donate this. Yeah. Let me be a vendor.
How can I help out?
How can I help out?
Here, take this.
Yeah.
So
exactly. And then
that's
also it's great exposure for them. So it kind of works hand in hand. And then some vendors, they're one person. They're one person.
Yeah.
And so they don't exactly have all the tools necessary that needs to be marketed so a lot of people know. So at least we're a platform. We're showcasing them.
Yeah.
So as a small business, we are an asset to them as well as they're an asset to us.
Yeah, totally.
So one hand washes another. Everybody helps out everybody. And then hopefully,
I love it.
hopefully
Absolutely
those
love it.
who are in the community who are saying, God, like, I don't feel well. I don't feel right. This is something that they can turn to and say, let me see what I can do. Let me take some responsibility. Let me approach some of the things that I don't exactly want to, but here's a way for me to do it.
Yeah, or I'm going through this. Has anybody else gone through this? How did you fix it? Who did you go to? What
Right.
did you do? And people are like, oh, I've got just the person.
Right.
They're in the net. Yeah.
Right,
in
and
the network.
as the members are starting to use those services, we're going to have that kind of platform, a social platform, because once you become a member on the website,
Yeah.
you have like your own profile, you can
Yeah,
write
yeah, yeah.
things
Mhm.
down. So at least there's that social connection on there as well.
Right.
And then we're going to really start to like push the Facebook group next
Yeah,
year
yeah,
too, and just have some more interaction where people can recommend or at least explain their experiences using this membership.
Right.
So people have that that knowledge, that ability to see, oh, okay, so this person used that and they got this out of it. So we're just trying to really connect everybody as one. And then, when you go to yoga class and you're like, oh, hey, like you met this
Yep.
person
Yeah,
on
all
the
the
next
time.
mat. So at least that gives
It
the
happens
person
all the
to
time.
say,
I
oh,
love it.
they're
It's-
like mind.
Yep.
Let me connect with them.
Mhm.
They're just another person like I am, but
Yeah.
they like this kind of stuff too.
Right.
So
That's awesome.
yeah, but so last thing, just on this Saturday, 12 to 3.
I'm putting it up right now. The Winter
you
Wellness
so
Market
much.
is December 19th from 12 to 3. You can get your tickets at monmouthwellness.com. There's an Eventbrite link. You can Venmo. It's $10.
$10.
$10.
Easy, and you could win that big
You could win
prize
that big,
box.
huge prize box,
Yeah.
which is full of amazingness.
Yep,
And
and-
wellness.
Yep, wellness and supporting the wellness center for our organization this time.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ming.
I wish you much luck. Like I said, the rest of the year is not done yet. You got a big event coming up. And then, much luck for 2021. Yeah, come
Thank
back
you.
anytime if you've got anything going on for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so
That's
much. Thanks for
awesome.
being a cool resource for this.
Always.
Yeah.
Always here for you guys. Always.
Thank
So so everybody go to the Winter Wellness Market this Saturday.
Come on down now.
Yeah, but from your own home,
But
safely.
from your own home.
Yeah, for
Yep.
sure. Check out all the vendors, all the practitioners, all the experts.
Yeah, all the information's listed up on
Okay.
monmouthwellness.com.
Awesome. Well, great luck with everything, and thanks for coming down. It's just good to see you.
Good to see you
That's-
too. I hope you have a great holiday season.
Yeah, and that goes for everybody watching right now too. So cool. Thank you.
Thank you.